doing it, you'll realize works on your hips, relaxes the spine, works on your neck, and basically every part of your body is awake when you're doing a child's pose, but calming down. All right, so the next one from a
The
child's
first one
pose.
is child's pose, and I think the good thing about child's pose, you can even do it sitting on your bed, right? I mean, you
Correct.
don't necessarily have to be on your mat, but even at home, sitting on your bed or your sofa, wherever, you just stretch it out and feel that stretch for a couple of minutes. It's just so lovely.
Exactly. And it just calms you down in a minute, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So the next one is something we do in every single class, which is our cat and cow, which is again one of the most famous yoga postures out there. There are a set of two postures that work entirely on the spine. So, like I always say, in your tabletop, your wrist should be directly under the shoulders, your knees should be directly under the hips. Let's go through our cat and cow. Inhaling, you're going to lift your chest up, push your belly button down, and lift your tailbone up as you look up. I know these are a lot of instructions, but it's just completely working on your entire spine. And when you exhale, you're going to start rounding your back, pull your belly towards your spine, and taking your chin towards your chest. Try to look at your belly. That's the trick. Look towards the belly. You just do one more inhale and lift your chest up and look up, pushing your belly button down. And exhale and round the back. Pull your belly in, chin towards the chest. Perfect. Come back. Now this one is something, again, like you said, you can do anytime you want. You can do it in your bed. You can do it first thing in the morning just to wake your spine up. When you have small aches in your back, works wonders to sort of release any
I,
sort of stress from
I
the spine.
tend to do cat and cow every time if I feel like any kind of workout, or if I've been kind of busy, like kind of very hectic physically. I feel cat
Correct.
and cow completely releases all the tension around my spine and my back. Probably and more so when
100.
you actually pull it in all the way, and curve your back.
Stretches the back.
It
Yeah,
stretches
stretches the back more.
out completely, literally, and I just find it one of the most relaxing things that you can do. So, okay, you
I
have
know, and it's almost therapeutic because it's so wonderful, no?
and
It like
so simple if done right.
I know. All right, so that's our second posture, cat and cow. We did child's pose, cat and cow. Third one
Third one.
is again one thing we hear every yoga class, which is our downward facing dog or
Yeah,
Adho Mukha Svanasana.
that's right.
Again, it's a very underrated pose, but like you know, it works on the entire body. You remember when we do it, from the tip of your fingers to your heels, everything is engaged in a downward dog.
But another thing
So,
about the downward dog, a lot of people find it difficult to actually level their feet and actually, keep their feet
correct,
flat
correct.
down. They always tend to lift their heels up.
Heels up,
It's
correct.
always a little, I mean, I think that takes a little practice to reach that. But is
I
that
know,
fine?
definitely.
If
But
that
like you know how you start at the beginning of the class? Your even our heels after doing yoga for so long, at the beginning of the class the heels are up, but as you go through the class, your feet get flat. It just takes that much opening. But
Okay.
yeah. So the
Okay.
way I teach is you come from a tabletop, right?
Yes.
Tabletop again, wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Then you tuck your toes in and then lift back and up into a downward dog. Perfect. Now you might not be here where Malaika and I are right now because, like she said, our hamstrings are tight, hips are tight. So the best trick is to bend and straighten one knee at a time, is to walk your legs. Again, this
Walk,
is in
as they say, walk the dog.
correct. So we're walking the dog. This is again in itself a really good hamstring opening exercise. But again, our whole body is engaged. We're pressing our chest back, we're working with our arms, and then our legs are opening up. Yeah, so you can hold your downward dog for as long as you want, and then drop down to your knees and sit back. So this was our
Third.
third posture, which is again, like I said, one of the most basic yet most powerful postures in yoga.
So we've
Now
done
we're
child's pose, we did cat and cow, And now we've
Yeah,
done downward dog.
correct. Now, the fourth one again is going to work on the spine and the quadriceps, which is again a very famous yoga pose called the camel pose or Ushtrasana. All right. Again, this is a great way to strengthen the back and to strengthen the muscles that support our back, which is your glutes, which is your quadriceps, and just maintain this sort of stability because all of us have lower back pain at some point that might be
Yes.
due to the surrounding muscles being weak. So this is one of
Which is
those poses that,
right?
correct. So this is
And anyone
again,
else to ask any questions, if there's something that you want us to repeat, feel free to message, and we'll, as we catch it, we shall definitely do that. So up next
done.
we have our camel pose. Yeah, Jackie, how's
Correct.
that?
So you're going to come onto your knees again. In line with your hips. Your toes can be tucked in or released out, depends on how your knees feel. If your knees are sore, keep your toes tucked in. We're going to do a basic version today. So your hands are going to come to your hips, belly pulled in, tailbone tucked forward, like I always say. Not this, tuck it in. Perfect.
Not this, this. Right?
Yeah, the little Michael Jackson move that we do
Okay,
always.
guys, it's like that. So, yeah.
It is,
Okay.
yeah. Hands to your hips. You're going to roll your shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, elbows going slightly back. Now you're going to squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes, which is your bum muscles, and you're going to start pushing your hips forward, lift your chest up and look up. It's a gentle yet very effective back bend. Stay here for a couple of breaths if you feel comfortable. And when you're coming back up, you're going to squeeze your thighs again and one smooth motion come up and sit back again. Perfect. So that was our camel's pose. In that, like I always say, it's very important to engage the muscles, engage your quadriceps, engage your glutes. And you feel it then you don't feel that pain in your back. If you don't engage anything
And
in your lower back,
the
yeah,
good thing is when you put your hand like the way you told us to
yeah,
support it. So even over the back, you're actually supporting your back, right? I mean, you're
correct,
not.
correct,
There's a lot of support.
correct. So you're supporting it, plus your hands are helping you stay stable and push your hips forward into the correct posture. So if you're a beginner, always practice Ushtrasana with your hands on your hips and you'll be fine. Yeah. All right. The last one is, so we've done 4 so far. The
Which is,
last one,
we've did child's pose, we've done cat cow, we've done downward dog, we've done camel pose, and now the last one.
the last one has to be a twist. So our practice has included downward dog. Technically, just a little trivia, is an inversion. So an inversion is defined as any posture where your head is at a lower height than your heart. So
Okay.
that technically downward dog is an inversion. We've worked on the spine, we've done a back bend, we've done a forward fold, which is child's pose, and we end with a twist for the
Twist.
spine and everything, which is your Ardha Matsyendrasana. Okay, it's a long one, but it's an amazing posture. So you're going to release your legs in front of you. You're going to step your right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Make sure your back is straight. Right foot to the outside of the left thigh. And then you're going to bend that lower leg and bring it to the outside of the right hip. Perfect. Now you're going to bring your right palm behind you. Inhaling, stretch the other arm up. With your twists, it's important to first lengthen your spine as much as you can. And then exhaling, you're going to hook your elbow to the outside of the right knee. Hook, and now the trick is to push the elbow into the knee and twist. Another thing about this twist is try not to keep your right palm too away from you. Keep it close to you so your back remains straight. It's a nice twist for your torso, right? And it's working on your hips because this pushing of the knee is going to work on your hips.
And you can actually feel it's like literally like your body is like a washing machine where you just
that rinsing that.
goes and you rinse it. That's exactly how you feel.
Exactly. And slowly, and also your shoulders are working because you're hooking this, you'll feel it in your shoulders as well. And slowly release your legs out.
Do we just
And then you,
do the other side since we did?
yeah, we should always do the other side.
Yes.
So you're going to step your other foot, left foot to the outside of the right thigh, bend the lower leg, take your right palm behind you this time. Inhaling first, lengthen through the spine, stretch up, up, up. And exhaling, hook that elbow to the outside of your left knee and twist to look over your left shoulder. Opening up your chest to the side. That's what you're looking for. That nice twist in the spine, opening in the shoulders and your hips.
It's a great way to talk to people sitting behind you.
Inhale and release. Slowly come back center. Nice.
That was easy, Janvi.
I know. We love all these postures. They're easy yet really effective.
They're easy because we've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
So the idea is practice definitely makes perfect. But yes, initially when I started as well, it all seemed very tough and it seemed like there was pain in areas which, it was just unimaginable. I couldn't even imagine some of the pain that I was feeling. But then over time, everything literally just eases up. Your body just becomes
open
to what you're doing, your practice. And I think the good thing about yoga is literally you're able to with every practice, with every day that you practice, you get better at what you do. And it really is such a overall way of looking at things. And it really helps me stay calm, stay focused, and stay happy.
Definitely. So we're just going to quickly end with our breathing, which is abdominal breathing. So our body, our breathing system consists of three parts. So why we say abdominal breathing is the best kind of breathing is because when your abdomen inflates, which is when it comes out with an inhale, that means you're breathing into your lungs fully. So when your lungs expand, there is this muscle under it called the diaphragm. The diaphragm pushes down when your lungs fill up completely, and that's when your stomach comes out. So if your stomach isn't coming out when you're breathing, that means that only part of your lung is filling. Okay, so through abdominal,
you're not breathing right. You're not breathing to the optimum.
Yeah, and when I started teaching, I used to teach abdominal breathing, and people used to not even realize that their stomach is going in when they're inhaling. That's how wrong it has gone at some point. Even that's happened to me also before yoga. So let's just
all have that at some point. But the idea is, you learn and then you becomes practice and then
you become mindful of yourself. That's all we can ask for. So yeah, let's just do 3 quick breaths just to show what we're talking about. So we're going to place one palm on the chest and one palm on the belly. Close your eyes. Bring all your focus to your belly, the hand on your belly. Start inhaling deep and consciously. Fill your chest and allow your belly to expand. And as you exhale, first pull your belly in and empty your chest. 2 more. Inhale. Your belly comes out, expanding. And as you exhale, first empty your belly and then your chest. One last time. Inhale. Fully breathe into the lungs. Allow your belly to expand. And as you exhale, pull your belly in and empty it out. Slowly bring your palms down and open your eyes. So this is almost meditative, and it's helping you breathe right, and it's helping you become mindful of your breathing. So it's everything in one. Again, this is something we can all, include in our daily practice.
Yes, besides all the other like that you talk about, I think
Posture.
very essential things that you can add to your daily routine or whatever it is that you may do, and you can start your day like this. Anytime in the course of the day, find that little time to do a little bit of yoga, and I can assure you it really does wonders to your mind and body. So give it a shot on this World Health Day. Thank you so much, Janvi. You've been amazing, and I hope everybody out there has, kind of learned a little bit extra. I mean, everybody knows a little bit of yoga, but it's always nice to know a little more. It doesn't hurt to know a little more, and we'd also like to take this opportunity, Janvi, to say that on our Sarva app, we have. Something for our 5 million people out there, a 1 year free membership. All you have to do is go to my bio, and the link in my bio, click on it. There's a wheel that will show up. Spin that wheel and wait and see what you have in store for you in your mail. So don't forget, it's 1 year free yoga that we have for all our 5 million people out there. So spin that wheel and enjoy it and make the most of it, and be healthy, be mindful, be kind, be gentle, spread love, and of course spread the word of yoga.
Thank you, Mala. Thank you so much for being wonderful. And we will see all of you soon in another live very soon.
We shall see you soon. We'll do this again. And if you've liked what we've done today, let us know. Give us your feedback. And I'm sure we'll come back with lots more. In the meantime, Janvi, I'll see you tomorrow. 11:30 class.
See you. Bye.
And happy World Health Day.